y'all, this is Julie, and you have just clicked on 5 minutes with OK Julie. You want to talk for a few minutes today using the immigration issue as the backdrop for a lack of common sense in a lot of people in this country. In a lot of hospitals these days, when you walk in to visit people, you have to sign in. There's got to be a reasonable reason for your visit, and if there isn't, they will bring security for you to explain further or not be allowed in. Why would I do that? I mean, 99.999% of all visitors to hospitals, I mean, absolutely no harm to anybody. But they inconvenience all of them for the 0.0001 that might. This is common sense. This is what civilized nations do to protect people's lives. I guess you see where I'm going with this, and I got a few things I want to use to make my point. You're OK Julie, coming at you from my beautiful state of North Carolina with a sudden 5 minutes with OK Julie Jen clocking in on a Sunday. Today we're diving into a heartbreaking story out of Lancaster County, South Carolina near Rock Hill, where 6 illegal immigrants were arrested for the death of a woman. This ain't just news. Let's set up straight, all eyes ahead, and let's break this down. All right, class, let's go. Back on May 2nd, 2025, a tragedy struck Lancaster County close to Rock Hill. Larisha Sherelle Thompson, a 40-year-old mom, was driving alone to meet friends when her life ended in a random attack. Deputies found her shot dead in her Honda Accord on Riverside Road just before midnight. Her family lost contact, searched, and found her slumped behind the wheel, gunned down for no reason. Sheriff Barry Fale called it a crime that defies any sense of decency in a civilized society, and he's right. This wasn't a personal feud, it was a cold, random robbery attempt. On May 12th, authorities arrested 6 illegal immigrants from Honduras, ranging from 13 to 21 years old. 3 adults, Asael Aminadas Torres Chirinos, 21, Jarby Arda and Ramos Odari, 18, and Jason Sobid Pineda Salgado, 17, face murder, attempted armed robbery, and burglary charges. Torres Chirinos is the alleged shooter, with a gun matching the crime found at his place. 3 juveniles, ages 13, 14, and 15, are also charged. They're tied to a prior burglary at Van Wyck Mart on April 30, showing this group was running wild. ICE has detainers on all 6, meaning they're slated for deportation after justice is served. Here's the gut punch. These folks weren't supposed to be here. They crossed borders illegally, and now mom's gone, leaving 2 kids without her. Sheriff Fale said they weren't supposed to be here and were out to get something for nothing. This wasn't a one-off mistake. It's a pattern of border failures letting danger slip through. The motive? Money, pure greed turned deadly. Torres Chirinos, with a prior domestic violence arrest, pulled the trigger, and the group fled when her car doors locked. This hits hard, y'all. We're a nation of laws, and when borders are ignored, innocent lives pay. Some say it's just one case, but South Carolina Rep. Ralph Norman warns this threat's everywhere after years of open borders. Folks need to wake up. Our safety's on the line. Pray for Thompson's family, for justice, and for stronger borders. We've already covered and been quizzed on the reason why Democrat leadership and globalists like Soros would want open borders. Does neo-Marxism ring a bell? Power. But the real intrigue is surrounding the Democrat minions that get all emotional about it, and protest it, and call those who are for fixing it racist. The only conclusion I can come up with is a complete deterioration of common sense. These are their useful idiots. This hit close to home, and there's got to be more of these little gangs roaming around, and it didn't have to be. This is not about racism, not about keeping good people who want to immigrate out. Just like at those hospitals, it's nothing about keeping you from visiting your grandma. It's about stopping that one that would do your grandma harm. From North Carolina, with sadness in my heart, this is OK Julie. Out.